want to make a quick clip to show the versatility of what I think is one of the best 22 semi-automatic rifles out there, hands down. And this is the Ruger 1022 rifle. This is a great rifle. There's so many things you can do to this that it's just crazy. I mean, there's literally hundreds of different ways you can mod this firearm out, and you can do it all yourself, and it's extremely simple to do. This was actually given to me by my grandpa after he died, and he probably had this a good 20 years before I was even born. So you're looking at about over a 40-year-old rifle here, and I mean, the action on this thing is still smooth as butter. I mean, this thing works great, man. It'll shoot shitty ammo and it'll shoot great ammo. It's all around probably, I believe, one of the best rifles, 22 semi-automatic rifles out there. In this clip, I'm going to show you how you can take something simple as this, bone stock, nothing special about it, only thing really special is this scope, and turn it into something like this. Yeah. This is a Christie super stock here. Comes loaded with a bunch of stuff. Comes with a vertical grip, pistol grip of course. Comes with a collapsible stock. Has a nice padded rubber cheek rest here. You can actually remove this if you want to. Has storage up the wazoo. Has storage in the vertical grip. Has storage in the pistol grip, and also has storage in the back of the butt stock here after you remove this butt pad here. Great stock to get. Other things I've installed was the red dot Picatinny rail, Butler Creek magazine here, 25 round mag. I've also installed this extended mag release. This is nice because the old school magazine release kind of sucks, and you got to fiddle for it. This one almost you can take it out almost like an AK. Makes it a lot easier to remove the magazine for the 1022s. I've also installed the auto bolt release here. I'm not going to show you how to install it because it's kind of complicated. A lot of small parts and stuff I got to get on camera, which my camera sucks at. But it's very simple. If somebody's hard up for it, maybe I'll do a clip on it later. Basically all this does, you hold the button down, cock it back, and you can lock the bolt. Now you could do this with the old one too, but to release it you had to push the button and pull the bolt down and then release and then release. So the auto one, all you got to do is pull the bolt back and it drops automatically. So it's a little improvement. Kind of nice though. And oh yeah, on the stock itself comes with Picatinny rails on all sides, 3 sides, so you can mount stuff whatever you want. Alright, first we're going to disassemble the old firearm. Of course, go ahead and remove the magazine, charge the handle, make sure the weapon's clear before you do this. In this case, we're going to take off the old scope here. Alright, go ahead and take the old scope off. And now we're going to remove the barrel and the, what do you call, bolt assembly, everything from the stock itself. And believe it or not, all you need for this is a screwdriver. It's very simple. Some of you guys might have the ones with the barrel band on top. I believe these things just pop out, or they have 2 screws or something like that. I can't remember, but it's real easy. So you just take that barrel band off, and you flip the firearm over, and then you have 1 screw here now. And this is all holds it in, just 1 screw. Alright, once you remove that screw, all you got to do then is to separate the stock like so. Just pull it out. Very simple. There's your old stock. Set it aside. Alright, first thing we're going to install is the extended mag release here. It's a nice and big mag release, otherwise you've got to kind of fiddle with the magazine. It can pain in the ass sometimes, so I'm going to install this extended mag release. To do it, believe it or not, is very simple. There's a single pin holding in the mag release here, and all you got to do is push this pin out. A really easy way to do this is like this little plunger in here. I'll try to get a picture of it. And you just hold this plunger down and then go ahead and pop out that pin. So I'm going to depress the plunger, take a blunt end of a drill bit here just to push this pin through, and I can slide that out. Here's the pin, and then I can go ahead and remove the old mag release. Here's the old mag release. And then you just install the new one the exact same way. Make sure you hold that plunger, otherwise they want to spring forward. If it does, don't worry, you didn't break anything. You just have to do a little more involved to fix it. And I'm going to put the new one like so, and then go ahead and run that plunger back through. Alright, there you go. Very simple. Cinematic release on there. But it's easy, you can do it. I also put this auto bolt latch on here. I'm not going to show you how to do it because you got to take out, you got to get into the internals a little bit. But it's very simple. If you follow the instructions that come with the kit, you'll be able to do it very easy. Alright, now we're going to install this Christie and Christie super stock here. Very simple to install. It essentially goes in the same way as you took your old one out. So basically all you got to do is flip it over, take your rifle here. A little trick is you want to take your safety, put it midway through. It's kind of a pain to get it in the middle, but once you get it in the middle, it helps it slide in better. Otherwise your safety hits in the inside of the stock when you're trying to slide it down. So you just sit it in there like so, push it down, seat it, then go ahead and push the barrel down nice and snug. Go ahead and hold it like so and give it a couple good taps on the barrel to make sure it's seated to the rear. And then flip the firearm over and put your screw back in. Now it comes with 2 screws. You can use the Allen wrench screw, or you can use your old stock screw that you took out from the old one. In this case I'm going to use the Allen wrench one. And you simply just screw it down. Alright. Now you could put some Loctite on there if you want to help hold those threads from vibration. I had no problems with my other screw in the past from jiggling loose. So I'm not going to put no Loctite on there. But you could if you wanted to. Alright, now you're going to have to install this top plate here. Now all this plate is just to make it look pretty, cover the top barrel up, kind of like a barrel shroud almost, if you will. Now to install this, you're going to have to loosen this nut over here and just use the same applied hardware to go ahead and loosen that nut. Alright, once you get that off, it just comes off with your swivel sling here. Flip it over, take the plate, push it down real good, and then you want to take the thing you just removed and then go ahead and put it on like so. Alright, once you got that tight in there, you got the thing on, and essentially you got the stock installed. Simple as that. Alright, next thing I'm going to install is a Picatinny rail on top here. It comes with the old school scope mount, but I want the Picatinny rail because I plan on putting a nice tactical red dot on there. To do this is very simple. You simply unscrew the Phillips head screw, the old one. Alright, once you got that off, go ahead and pull it off. Now for your Picatinny rail, you could go out and buy a specific one for this. Me personally, I had an old Picatinny rail sitting around and I wanted to use it. As you can tell, it has other holes in it because I had it on something else before. But I'm just going to go ahead and put it on this. One thing I did to kind of contour it to the bevel here, because it's a little rounded on top, but I just took a Dremel and kind of contoured the end of it a little bit to make it dip a little bit. That way it fits on top here. And I simply drilled out the holes, marking the holes already tapped into the receiver itself, and I'm simply going to put it on. Alright, I advise you do use some kind of Loctite when you tighten these down though, just to keep from jiggling loose and stuff. But and then all you do after that is install your mount or whatever you're going to put on it, scope, red dot, laser, whatever. In this case I'm putting a red dot, and then you'll have it installed. And there you go, you got a nice red dot on there installed. Very simple.